Hi guys, and first of all I want to thank all my followers and the people who are giving so much inspiration for me. The videos that I'm making also is taking time to make them, and but I love it. It's so nice when I can look back what I did, for example 2 or 3 months ago, and I can imagine seeing those videos after a year or two. It's really give me this extra push for me to do all these things that I do here in the boat. So guys, thank you, and I really get so much good people texting me and asking, and at the same time they are giving me a good advices and their experience, and it's so amazing. It's really give me advantage placing these videos up. It's really giving me advantage of what I'm doing here, and I really appreciate you guys are awesome. So yeah, today I'm going to work with a little bit of everything because it's a daytime and it's Saturday, which means I have a almost half day to work. My steering pedestal, putting the steering wheel. Yeah, I want to put everything together so it's like functional, and then I can take down if I need to paint something, or for example the board that I'm placing there, I need to put the lack on that one. But first I just need to put everything together and see if it fits and see if that's the way that I want it. So let's do that. So first of all, I want to secure this plate, so I'm gonna drill 4 well, I actually have the place for the screws already, so I'm just gonna place them directly. So I need to drill a hole, and then I need to mark the holes. Found you. What are you doing there?
Ja, fy fan. Shall we change positions?
I was down visiting my friend, very good friend Sylvia, and she was working with her own boat, and I got these 4 screws from her, which I need for this plate, which gonna be mounted to the steering pedestal. It's really good because I didn't have it, and then I need to go to the store, and it's just like takes so much time just for 4 screws, and I'm happy I got it. I have it. Thank you, Sylvia. And by the way, she's amazing. She built 40, I believe it's 42 feet long boat with her husband from scratch. It's amazing. It's a whole story there. It's crazy. Literally from the scratch, like building the hull and the keel and everything inside. It's just crazy. And they did sail around the world with that boat. So much stories about the journeys, and it's just that's the biggest inspiration for me to do what they did, and to navigate around the world. So she was the reason why I get hooked in this sailing community and sailing in the sailing area. She's the kind of, she showed me the way, and I just kind of I fall in love with that, and yeah. And now I'm doing my own boat, which is amazing. Alright, I want to drill the holes right now. Let's place this on the place and put everything together. And I noticed that I need to make a distance here. The old one doesn't work anymore. I need the steering wheel to go that far, not more. Well, seems like I managed to place my steering wheel temporarily, but I discovered quite a few things that I have to change, and I'm gonna spend some, well, quite a bit hours working with this with the steering wheel. So you can see in the back I have this thing that is for autopilot. This small piece of plastic, it's holding this plastic on place while this one is going around. So you can see here, and I don't know why, but my steering wheel is so hard to steer. I have to go and check what is wrong, because it wasn't like this, and yeah, it's really hard to steer. Something must be happened during the installation. But yeah, and then this one has to go more deep inside. I guess for today I'm done. Just tired and I have to go back to my family. Alright, then see you tomorrow, guys. I sand this edge off, and also I make it a little bit shorter, because my steering wheel, the one that I have before, it was a little bit wider, and this one is a little bit smaller in dimensions. Seems like it's worked out quite good. Let's try to get the steering wheel on. I think I managed to install this quite as it's going to be. It's just I need to figure out why it's so hard to steer, because I checked the wiring. It seems like everything was exactly how it was before. I really can't understand why it's not like it was, because I don't remember then. It was way much easier before, or maybe I didn't notice that before, but yeah, it's pretty hard. It should obviously have to be really easy, especially when it's out of the water. And so yeah, I will try to oil it, put some oil on the ropes, maybe it would help. Otherwise it's really, I have to look what I can do with it. And I even tried to take away the wood part here, and I thought that maybe the wood is kind of too tight or something, you know, but it's not the wood, and because it's just the same when I took everything off, it's just the same. It's really hard. Well, that's another project. As always, it just comes up something. Working, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so dark, it's already late. And you look at the clock, it's only like 4 or 5 p.m. so yeah, it's not that late. In the summer you're like out 9, 10 and it feels like, oh, it's you know, you have some light, you feel like it's not time to go sleep. But yeah, anyway, I like to work during the nights, but when I have to go and work tomorrow, you know. Alrighty, let's see what I can do else, since it's so much. I'm gonna cut the frame for my drawer front, so I have this piece of oak which I'm gonna make as a front for the drawers. I bought this machine that makes a gap where I put these biscuits inside. That's how I'm planning to make connection. So I never used honestly this machine before, but I'm really looking forward to try that out. Also, I place glass fiber filler. I fill the gaps, which is visible, and the rest, which is hidden, I leave it like it is. This piece I'm going to use as the inner board for the frame. So it's solid oak, and it's supposed to be as the making steps look as new. And this is usually what you use for that application. So you basically place this one on top of the stairs that you have home, and you make nice looking stairs. Now I managed to pre-cut everything, and I smoothed out these edges so they are not like sharp, so it's a little bit round everywhere. And this is for the small drawer, and this is for the bigger drawer. So now basically what I need to do is to use this tool to cut the gap for the biscuits. So yeah, let's do that. I draw these lines because I thought this might help me to get straight. Yesterday I didn't have time to finish the second frame, but I did the frame for my drawer fronts, and this is how it looks without any adjustments such as sanding and smooth it out. But yeah, I put the biscuits and basically glue it together. And using this tool, I was able to get the same level, and when I glued together it was perfect. Now I have to screw the board. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut like a gap here around everywhere, and then I'm gonna sink it in. Honestly, I never done this before, so it's something completely new, but I'm quite handy with the wood, so I can figure out, look for other YouTube videos, and I look for quite a bit of videos how to make the drawer front, and I came up with this one as one of the simplest way to do the front, and also I think it's gonna look good. Yeah. And this little thing, it's kind of making the same distance. So if you have this one, you basically cannot make uneven. So if you look here, this is straight and even, the same. So to able to do that, you have to get some spinning thing that I have here. This one that spins around. So then you just need to figure out how deep you want to go, and that's it. Right guys, this is already another day, or this is already another night. So I've been working, this is the third day with my galley front, the drover front. So, and this is the first one. This is how it looks. It didn't turn out as I was planned, because the back doesn't look that good, and I know that I need sand and make it smooth and nice, and also my saw was cutting the board really badly, and as you can see it's dark, so I'm take my sanding machine and start sand this one off. Because if I'm gonna place the lac, this not gonna look good at all. So, but yeah, this is how it turned out. I missed the line and I went a little bit too far when I was cutting out the gap for the board. But yeah, this is already some oil on this, so that's the reason why they are different, but actually it's the same. It's oak here and oak here. But anyway, this part will be covered up, so nobody gonna see it anyway. It's just that well, no, it's not perfect on the other side. But anyway, the most important is the front, and the front is looking really good. I think everywhere is the same, the distance is the same, and I think it looks really stylish. Though it's a little bit heavy, because it's oak, but yeah, I think it's gonna look really good. Well, then yesterday I glued a small frame for the second drawer, and now this one is done, it's glued. Now I'm gonna make the backboard for that, and as you can see I already did the gap, and this time I didn't miss the line so it looks a little bit more straight. So let's try and fit the board inside. This is the board that I use. Okay, let's cut out this one and place there and see how it looks. So I cut the inner board, and let's the back plate, or call it whatever, let's try to get it in. Well, I think that's quite succeed. I think this looks really good. Now I just need to glue this one on place, and I'm gonna have the drawer front. How awesome is that? Really cool. One side is ready. Unfortunately, for the moment I can't continue with the rest of the boards, simply because I need to get my sink first to be able to measure out everything as good as possible, because I need to save the space. And you never know, sometimes you get some a little bit different measurements, even if I have those measurements. Like, I'd rather place the sink inside and then take from there. The first one wasn't that good in the back, but still it's really good in the front. But this one turned out quite good. I'm quite happy with the result. Tomorrow I will be ready to put the lack on these ones. And when I will be finished with the lacking, they will be completely ready. The only thing that is going to be left is to make a hole for the handle. And then from that point, it will be completely ready. Well guys, this is how it's going to look, only more yellow. But this board is finished with the sanding, so basically it's ready for the lack right now. Well, let's see what I can do with the hatch. I thought it's getting cold and soon it will be December, so if I'm gonna do something, then I can use the weather since it's still not minus. So I can build like a small tent around here and I can get some heat inside. 61.5. First of all, this side is wider and the front side is smaller, so dimensions is different. So I took the widest point instead of taking the smallest point, because I want the hatch to be as big as possible. Which way the hatch should be open from? I guess I want it to be this way. Well, tomorrow is Saturday and today is pretty late already. I'm gonna go home, but tomorrow we come back, finish up my second drawer front, and then I will apply the first coat of lack, and then after that I need to place my third layer of paint for the drawers, and then after that I can go here and start doing the jobs with my hatch. Now it took for me some while to figure out what exactly and how I'm going to do that, but the hatch will fit inside, but I have to do quite a bit adjustments, and it's including cutting out the overlap which I have right now, and also quite much glass fibering, sanding. Yeah, I love sanding. Yeah, I really don't like it. But yeah, sanding, and then also building some certain, like a small house around, like a tent. After I will be finished with the sanding, because that I want to do first, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes, because it's pretty big job. But I already figured out how I'm gonna do and what I need and stuff on. Let's build it together. I hope it's gonna turn out good. I hope you can take advantage of what I did and what I'm going to do here. Yep, okay guys, for now that's it. I am quite done today, so I'm gonna go home, spend some time with family, and then see you in the next one. Bye.